Here. Yes, Master Bismuth, cleaning out the cheap copies of game from video rental places was in fact a wonderful thing to do, and every time I go to a used game store now, I get the same kind of hopefulness that I remember from those days, hoping that something that I wanted was going to be there for cheap. So, actually, I need to switch out the memory card here. Yeah, a bit of unfortunate news on the Jam Pack disc. I don't know if this is my PS2 or if it is the disc itself, but the way that I think demos launch off these things is because the demo software itself is not identical with the interface that you use to access the other things on the DVD. I think it actually sends a little signal to the PS2 to launch a specific part of the disc that contains the demo. I tried launching a few of the other demos, and what it always seems to do is to get to the point where it's basically doing the handoff from the disc's main menu to whatever that particular piece of software is, and the handoff just fails. It failed with the Eco, with Cool Borders 2001, with Soul Reaver 2. So I don't know if it's the disc or if it is my PS2. There's a used game store in town that I'm actually, they've been very kind in helping me test used stuff in the past. So I think I'm going to go by there and ask them if they would mind, excuse me, if they would mind throwing this in there to see if it can work on their test copy, on their test system. But one thing that I do know works is this right here. Metal Gear Solid VR missions. Apparently a kind of a rarity. I've heard, ooh, just kind of take a look at this. This is a little unwelcome. I hope it turns out okay. There's a little bit of peeling up there on the edge of the disc that shouldn't be a problem. Didn't interfere with this operation last time, but it is sad to see it starting to show wear. I don't know how rare it is, honestly. I think it is supposed to be. Okay, so is this? Yes, the same store for those who happen to be in the greater Seattle area is Game Over Games in Bellevue, and they very kindly. I have a couple of PS1 memory cards that were too corrupted to read on my system, but I was able to take it over there, and they could read it on theirs, and they, sold me a generic PS1, replacement memory card, and actually copied the data that was non-corrupted on those cards to this one, so I still have it. Let's see. It was very nice of them. I really appreciated it because I would hate to lose this. This is, oh no, that's my that memory card. Let's see, who lives here? Vagrant Story, Final Fantasy VIII. Hold on, let me switch this over so I can actually see it. So yeah, FF8, Vagrant Story, Castlevania. Oh yeah, I bet that's 200.6%. That's my JoJo's Bizarre Adventure save data. Wow, I wish I could find that. Star Ocean 2, Saga Frontier, FF6, the very badly optimized port of Final Fantasy VI to the PS1. And the training mission's 100%. Let me see something here. That is the one that we're going to go for, of course, but I want to double check something. No data on that. Okay. That's Old Mad Catz memory card. There's a very specific save file I'm looking for, and this might be it. Yes, this is the one. And, Silent Hill. What's my... Xenogears, first and last. I think that might be at the very end. I mean, obviously the translation that should be Alpha and Omega, but... yeah, one of the things I really liked about the saves for Castlevania Symphony of the Night was they had so many different icons that could show up, and Xenogears is a fun play. If it is available as a PS Classic on PS3, I recall. It's just, I mean, it is a PS1 JRPG, so it's a time cruncher right there. Yeah, before we get into the VR missions too much, just kind of want to look at the instruction manual here, which has nice details on all the weapons you find, claymores, Nikitas, etc. And I like the cartoonish dangling feet off of the soldier that Snake is hoisting away. Tactical reload and shooting while running. Reloading during a battle can be very dangerous because it leaves you temporarily defenseless. When it looks like you are about to run out of ammunition, press the R1 button twice. This will cancel your action and make Snake reload his gun. You can also shoot while running with your Socon and FAMAS by pressing the crawl button while holding down the weapon button. And the fact that tactical reload is a thing that the game itself indicates as a battlefield tactic, I mean, that's the sort of thing that you usually, I don't know, think of as like something that was like a design oversight, but they actually made the game's combat to take advantage of that very unrealistic thing, which is super different from Peace Walker, as we just played, where you have to go through the excruciating reload animation of each shell. Yeah, look at that so-called solid Snake. But if somebody wants to have some fun with that, as this not really being Solid Snake, but actually Raiden doing the VR missions, you can do that with that. Tutorial comic in the MGS2 instruction manual. I don't remember that for MGS2. I remember that in Metal Gear Acid 2. But, yeah, here we go. So I am going to take my time with these a little bit because I have played these recently, and, you know, I know the solutions, and it's not really that much fun just to kind of blitz through them. But we are going to watch this. Yes, Mexican Sting, I agree. That's how I think of it as well. One thing I really like about the those FMV pre-rendered moments is it kind of almost looks like Metal Gear Solid rendered through the Killer 7 No More Heroes aesthetic. This version of this song is strange because it is very synth and almost tinny compared to the orchestral versions that you hear on the later games. Like, rather than the major cinematic feel that things from MGS2 on felt, this feels like a PS1 game's music. Shinkawa Touch Experiment. I love how much they just, like, sunk into this engine that they created and made just a bunch of challenge stuff for it. Like, this is very much what I think of when I think about loving your game project. Just, like, having this engine and making as much stuff for it as you possibly can. Yes, Streambomb, I think you are right. Alright, it has that kind of voyeuristic, otaku fan servicing photograph mode.
Don't get careless.
Oh yeah, I remember the ninja missions, that was so cool. It's really weird having a moment in the Metal Gear Solid 1, like, experience.
Thanks to the VR training I did on board the Discovery.
What? That's a strange, strange animation there at the end. Oh man. Very... I don't remember this version of the credits title song. Oh, shucks. I wish I hadn't ended there. I'm really curious to hear where it goes from there. Okay. So, we're going to do the mystery missions. I don't know if you can change the colors on it. Oh, actually something extra special that's going to happen now. We're going to do the mystery missions. Those are the only missions left before unlocking this at 100% completion. Which means that we will get to see the sneak peek of Metal Gear Ray before Metal Gear Solid 2 is even announced. Catch and escort the criminal to the goal. The soldier who banged into the camera is the criminal. Rip. Oh hey, cool, that looks kind of like the old Foxhound logo, which I have never taken a close enough look at the Genome Soldiers model to really see. Well, this is our guy.
Impressive, Snake.
Yeah, that's the real threat in the muktuk eating contest. Socks. Someone has taken the criminal's mask. Oh, weird. Someone being the victim. Yeah, it's this dude. It's, handcuffed him while he's still holding his gun. Yeah, the victim ripped off his mask, so he took off his socks. For some reason, left his other sock on the ground as well, and used the one that he was wearing grossly as his replacement mask. It seems like the enemy was having a popsicle. I'm just saying, like I've gotten a whiff of my own socks after I've been walking around in cold weather and my feet are all, you know, it's actually worse than in summer because the shoes are better insulated for winter, so it keeps all the heat and everything inside. So it's just an overall worse situation there in general. Yeah, if anything, it's an act of empathy. I'm not the guilty one here. I think I remember the hook for this one. Yeah. Okay, so he was eating a popsicle, so his mouth is not warm. Hence his breath is not showing, so it's the guy in the middle. The premise on this one is that the murderer was eating a popsicle. And the solution is to look for the soldier whose breath is not showing. Which, as we see, is our middle fella.
Impressive, Snake.
Honestly, what he did to the popsicle by leaving it like only 2 bites eaten was almost as bad as what he did to the murder victim. Too nearsighted to even see the wall. A genome soldier with glasses. Weird. No Time Zombie. We did the first 3 of them, and now we're on number 4, I think. The trick on this one is that the villain is too nearsighted to see the wall. He fell down. Oh man. Come on, buddy.
Impressive, Snake.
Oh man, that is a that's probably a really good example, Mexican Sting, but also major spoiler on a fun puzzle. Come back here. No, 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 no! I think I've lost it. Okay, I know which one that is. Oh yeah, man. Running into things is just... It is the funniest thing in the world. Ah! Targeted the wrong one. I mean, there's wit, and then there's physical injury, and I don't know why anyone needs more than that. Okay, it's gonna be the one. Yeah, I gotcha.
Impressive, Snake.
Johnny. I too wish to use my dying moment to spell out the long name of my murderer. I think that this is our guy. Yep.
Impressive,
I mean, it's a
Snake.
classic crime-solving technique. Saves you a lot of man-hours if the victim just wrote the murderer's name in, you know, their own blood. I wonder. It's a really good question. Okay. Kind of follow this around. Looks like here. Maybe? I'm actually not really good at these kinds of puzzles. Oh, okay. Whether I was tracking it correctly or lucky, I'll take it. Could slapstick have evolved? It's a good question. I think that there were probably pratfalls and stuff like that prior to film, but I mean, honestly, like the Three Stooges only had, you know, Curly only has to get his head pressed into a, you know, a vice once and captured on film, and there it's there for all of us to see forever. Whereas live slapstick would almost certainly reduce your lifespan more so. Oh, as a hint? Interesting. Actually, I wonder if this is where he gets his name from. I don't remember him being named in, oh shoot, I forgot the hint on this one. Observe the suspects well, because the real criminal tends to be nervous and jittery. Oh, this probably just has a sped up breathing animation. Oh. Or, he's got an extraordinarily loud heart that can be heard from several feet away.
Impressive, Snake.
The credits, huh? Well, I guess he is a voiced character, so yeah. Man, another... Looks like this guy's farsighted. Oh man, here's the, this is the Rykov stick. Yep, this is the Rykov thing. This is... Huh, I wonder if I can get a... Yeah, I gotta say, this, gives, think of, like, Metal Gear Liquid. This is what Snake would look like were he liquid. The clue in this one said that, the murderer's eyesight is so bad that he mistakes Snake for somebody else. So it's this guy here who's saluting me because he doesn't know that I'm not liquid. Oh, did Hideki Sasaki end up as a character in Death Stranding? Like one of the, And I agree. It's like Sniper Wolf's pistol. Oh, I see. There's Kojima. There's Liquid. There's one of Mantis's vases. A bust of a lion. Box of solid pizza. TK. Who is TK? Looks like... Oh, I think those are like Sniper Wolf's pills. More Mantis stuff. A suspiciously Resident Evil red herb. Metal Gear Solid. The board game. Or puzzle. A sword. Oh, weird. It gave a kind of like a hard drive whine sound effect. Say, portable phone, unique for the 90s. Yeah, I remember this. When I started this, I thought it was going to be like 10 minutes. Oh, hey, here's straight up Mantis's mask. Alright, pointing more and more toward the Redfield answer. Those look like, are those like the ghosts that you see around? I'm seeing a halo there on the right, and then what looks like somebody's ghostly photo there in the upper left, with of course our dude there in the middle. It's a bloody, bloody headscarf. Yeah, no, this is a mystery, the likes of which crime has never seen. What is that a picture of? I'm actually not sure what that's a picture of. Key? Time's mocking me. CCTV. Kanji, yeah, no, it could be. I'm really curious who TK is, if it's a reference to somebody I should know. There's a bass up here. Scratches on the wall. Hashikubo? I don't know who that is. Time is running out on sleuthing.
Impressive, Snake.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, he pulled the old ketchup bottle trick. Oh, and here it is. There's your Metal Gear Ray. Yeah, I remember when I got my first, my 100% on this, and I was like, what the hell is that? And, yeah, and I had no idea what it was, and you never see it again unless you clear a 100% save file. Where is the Genola one? No. Ah, this version of this song is so good. We're gonna listen to this for a second while I find out which one is the Genola, and we'll end on that. It looks like this is in the variety mission category. The stage has nothing to do with the main game sequence. Genola. Oh no! Oh no. There is another way to make that end. That's not what I'm looking for. There's a way to beat it by making them fight each other, and that's what I want to find. This looks like this is for Metal Gear Solid 2, which is not the one we're looking for. And yeah, this is basically the Metal Gear Ray fight. Let's just fire it up and see if we can figure it out on our own. Because it looks like... they just stay there. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Okay, I think I know, I think I've got an idea. Yeah.
Impressive, Snake.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. So again, that is this is sort of the bar that is set for me for all eternity about what you can and should accomplish with your game engine. So yeah, I think we could call it for the night. Sorry, Boogle, you missed the mystery section. We completed them all, but yeah, we might do more VR missions for the Stinger next time. We'll see what comes up. But thank you everybody for coming out. It's been a lot of fun doing part 5 of Peace Walker. We're going to do part 3 of Shadow of Destiny / Shadow of Memories everywhere else. And on Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, see if we can get one of these demo discs running so we can see what the pre-release vertical slices of some fun PS2 games look like. So yeah. Yes, Boogle was here for the last mystery stream, and so as compensation to balance things out, you were not here for this one. Thank you for not upsetting the order of the universe. Have a great night, everyone, and I'll see you on Tuesday, I hope, and if not, next Saturday. Panda, panda, panda.